Hello everyone and welcome or welcome back to another reading. Today we're looking into what you can expect on your journey soon, okay? 3 different groups and 3 different cards that fell out from the Modern Witch Spiritual Oracle deck. I also have 2 cards that represent the collective, okay? I'm going to show you here in a minute. We also have 3 different crystals to choose from, but let's look at the card here. This one popped out for group number 1, that's art. And your crystal or stone here is the polished pyrite. Okay, and group number 2, we have the card of conflict that came out. We are going to dive into this, so please don't worry, okay? If you're resonating with this image, then just go for it. We're gonna take this apart. And here we have this green polished aventurine. And group number 3, the card Courage. And you have this infinite stone / serpentine stone. Okay. Yellow. See whichever one stands out to you. Maybe more than one, maybe none. Please don't force anything. Okay. You can watch an older reading from my channel. There's so many readings now if nothing stands out for you today. Thank you so much for being here also and liking and subscribing. And if you want to comment, this is so appreciated, especially like an emoji or how these cards resonate with you. Maybe you pick up something completely different with your intuition. Absolutely encouraged, okay? So these are collective readings. So there's messages from multiple people or different energies. And the biggest one or whatever stands out, I'm just going to verbally express quite obviously. So the 2 cards also that came out for the collective that I pulled this time are these 2. So there's something about your reflection and your environment, okay? So there's something coming towards you where we're definitely being challenged also to maybe even see something from a different perspective, okay? So it's something to do with your aura, with your ambience, with your climate, with your field, okay? The atmosphere around you. We can see a blue eye and a brown eye here, colored at least, okay? So we might also, I feel a little bit of a conflict potentially, but I feel a big shift happening anyways. We're also coming towards the new moon now, but regardless when you watch this, okay, it doesn't matter. So reflection and in your atmosphere, in your environment, about yourself, how you feel in a specific environment. So these are extra collective messages here, okay, regarding everybody generally. So this is another thing coming towards you. So we're also encouraged to see something for the truth or your own truth, right? Regardless of what it was before, what others are saying. This is very much an intimate thing, I feel like here, okay? So it's coming out of you. You definitely can have 2 different perspectives. You can have different opinions. You are allowed to become authentically yourself, I want to say, okay? This is also something that is coming towards the collective, I want to mention here. Really cool. And without further ado, there is timestamps in the description box, so you can jump right into your group here, okay? And let's start with group number 1. Hello, beautiful group number 1, and welcome to your reading for something that you can expect soon on your journey, okay? Something that's coming towards you. And you felt drawn to this beautiful card here with art. I see a lot of different things in here. You know, there's this art, Japanese, I think, or whatever it is. I even did it myself for a while where I was actually on purpose smashing tiles and putting them back together and making a picture out of it, right? They were not what they were before, but I could use the tiles themselves that they were a tile before and put them into artwork, make them into something else. So using something from the past and turning it into something brand new. I see that here because of the gold lines, how they used to build the bowls back up when they're broken, right? It's connected now with gold lines. It's also, I feel like, representative of your experience, okay? You're wiser, smarter, and all of these things. But the other thing that's coming through here as well, and also, sorry, I don't know what that art form is called right now, okay? I don't know, I can't remember. I also see this like your veins. Okay, there's something gold. You have the Midas touch. So there's something about coming towards you where you're feeling your passion and something very lucrative. I really feel like you're going to have the Midas touch here for some of you for creation. And if this is art or this is your work, okay, or a brand new glorious idea that's coming towards you, but something that also will bring you a lot of fulfillment because it's in your veins, it's in your blood, it's in, you can feel it going through you, right? It's like the bliss, the passion. This could be a person here as well. Okay, for some of you, that's just like, I don't know, you can just feel it within you, right? Like flowing through you that this is the right thing or this will be lucrative. There could be a nice fulfillment coming towards you. Okay, with the art, this feels also like wands cards, right? Like passion, fire, enthusiasm, and just knowingness and purpose. So follow your bliss also, right? Because I feel something here is definitely around the corner that is very lucrative. Also pentacles here with the gold veins. You have the Midas touch. Trust your intuition, ground yourself, try to connect, okay? Because I really feel something is going to work out here very soon for you. Let's leave this card here. Let's see, let's get a few tarot cards and get more information. For group number 1, please, what can they expect soon? Something about the Holy Grail just came through. You might also, I heard, receive some certain downloads or something that will fill up your cup, which is essentially kind of the same energy, but there's something about an enlightenment moment, like, oh, and finally I got it, right? Like a light bulb moment or something like this here is coming through as well. Eating from the right bowl just came through, which makes me think of eating from the right table. So you might also meet the right people here very soon, okay, that can lead you on the path of potentially with the Fool's Gold, this could be success in finances as well, because Fool's Gold, right, like pyrite, but it could definitely stand for what you're already feeling or what's already within your energy field is going to manifest here. Your art is going to show you're selling something, like it's just something about this here, okay, it's quite successful energy. Okay, what else do you have, please, for group number 1? What can they expect soon? King of Pentacles, yeah, just talking about it, right? So something that maybe looked like just an idea or just a vision, actually, I feel like will come into fruition here. You're going to feel, I really feel this here with the veins and the gold, connecting something also again, maybe it's a hobby or something that took a while to take off or whatever this could be here. This could also be in a workplace, right? That you're also gaining a new position here. That's what I mean. And you're going to fill up your own cup with all of this like material stuff. It doesn't have to be finances, but it's material things that we can literally feel. So I really, this is really a nice confirmation here that you're taking your seed, right? That belongs to you, even no matter, regardless how long it took you to get there, but there's finally this vision is finally manifesting into something tangible. I almost see a little bit more than enough here. This could be a showering of blessings, okay, that are coming towards you that, yeah, I really feel this bliss, feeling this bliss also. There's a lot of connection here also to your feelings with this King of Pentacles. We talked about the Wands cards here, and also I feel the cup. You're filling up your cup, right? It's almost out of broken, make new, but it wasn't broken in a sense. Maybe it was just this, like, we didn't understand it fully, right? Or we didn't have, like, the breakthrough wasn't here, but here it's coming. There's nothing broken also about you, I want to say here. Okay, you were just literally on your path, doing your thing, and here are your rewards, I want to say. What else do we have, please, for group number 1? What is soon coming? What can they expect soon here on their journey, or in their journey, on their path? I heard on their path to enlightenment. And we have the Seven of Pentacles. So you will see steady progress, I heard, with this. Again, they're giving me the same energy. You know, you will continue to build something. Maybe that took a long time for some of you, or something you're trying it again, and now you slowly, maybe patiently saw results, or you will patiently see results. But again, I almost feel like the King of Pentacles was the outcome, what we already felt with the energy, that bliss, that success is here. And on the way there, because I said on your journey, you will see steady progress. Okay, just keep going. Like, don't give up, right? When things are also seeming like you're always constantly fixing and mending and maybe trying different things, but there's something enhancing in you. It's like it's entering into your body, into your system, into your veins, right? The gold, the energy, the aura also around you. You're finally also getting the hang of this feeling like you're manifesting, okay? Like the right techniques or something like this, like finally coming through. You might be really polishing up your skills here, but this is progress. Seeing the fruits of your labor already. Okay, you're on your way here. So that's really, really cool. On the bottom, we have the Page of Swords right now. So there might just be like on the path, there's more information coming, right? There's more insight, there's more learning, more studying potentially, but it's all useful. And I feel this is quite speedy, I want to say. There's speedy progress now that we talk about patience here. So something is taking off at a specific point for you. When we maybe even were at a point of starting to question something I feel like is rushing in. This could also be a message here. Maybe you've been waiting for something, right, to give you the okay or the last, like, certificate or however this could resonate. But this could also be observation of your surroundings to get to this point, okay? Let's get a third one here. For group number 1, please. What can they expect soon? For group number 1. Thank you very much. Oh, the 5 of Cups came out in the reverse, and we have the Ace of Swords on the bottom. So I feel like something was stagnant, something we were questioning. Maybe when things slow down, maybe you fall back into like a moment of like, ooh, thinking of the past potentially of how things can go wrong. But since this came out in reverse and we have the 8 of Swords, this is the Page of Swords that is rushing in to bring you this breakthrough before you can even get to this point. But as we can see, right, it's in reverse. So we're definitely switching something up. And that's what I've also felt with saying you're getting the hang of the feeling of manifestations. Maybe you even have a dream that just quickly said you will have a vision and a dream that you just keep going, okay? That there is something around the corner here, even a specific person for some of you that you're going to meet that's going to open your eyes to something. Maybe it's that messenger, the Page, okay, of Swords that gives you this breakthrough, this success, this like needle in the haystack. We have the Lovers here, a choice, okay, a perfect counterpart. So we talk about a person right from the get-go. So however you can resonate or put this in your personal, professional, whatever life, okay, make it resonate there. Like the examples here for finances or work related or art or projects are very perfect. But this is also, again, this combination of feelings, passion, fire, all the elements almost, right? We have literally everything we scratched on already. So we're also aligning all of the elements here. Yeah, balancing out something for you to really also already experience the thing that you want to manifest, right? That's why we're getting rid of this once and for all here. I think this has something to do with your past, this 5 of Cups specifically. Could be the relationships, because now they're pointing me towards here the Two of Cups, okay? This could be the agreement that was missing, or the fine print that just said, but was very faint. The agreement, the coming together, the saying yes to something. And we have a big fat yes here too with the Ace of Swords, okay? So there could have been like a pause also, right? The pause here, I feel like, was maybe an issue for someone because it makes you to start overthinking or so, okay? Let's get advice cards here for this journey for you, what's to come from the angels and ancestors. And we have, oh, that is really cool. We have Spring. Oh, 2 cards. We have Spring. See your seeds grow. How beautiful is this? We talked about this here with the 7 of Pentacles and the bunny, okay? The bunny stands for fertility or multiplying, and also for good luck, especially in finances, okay? Like things are growing. They're multiplying very, very quickly. And we had that sensation when I talked about patience and we saw the Page of Swords, that something feels like it's actually rushing in. So don't fall into the trap of questioning yourself or falling into like sadness or doubt or overthinking, or not overthinking, but here this feeling of like, oh, I'm not good enough, or past disappointments, right? They could remind you of a stagnant moment. So this is really encouraged here to trust this. We have Spring. So take it as it resonates. But what's really standing out here is see your seeds grow. And this is the 7 of Pentacles here, okay? And I do feel some sort of speed coming in as soon as you connect with your outcomes more so, okay? and not fall back into this, but you won't, because it is upside down. Like, I really feel this is what you're succeeding with. You're succeeding in breaking through these old patterns, okay? And let's look at the other card that popped out here, the White Witch. Wow, wow, beautiful. Be the light. You are also your own guiding light. You have it within you. All the talent, skills, everything you need is within you already, as we can see here, to mend this, to fix this, to make this a possibility, or to make this your reality, really. We have Pentacles on here too. Pentagram, you're also very protected, which is really, really cool, because on the bottom here, I want to show you, your cards are very connected, okay? It's very, very beautiful reading. On the bottom here, we also have the Protection Guardian, and I really feel this protection pentagram here too. Like, your wealth is protected, your ideas are protected, your skills protected, you are protected. The wisdom, the knowledge, you have what it takes, don't question yourself. Drop your shields, Protection Guardian. How beautiful. That's also why I feel whenever this is happening, potentially, there's something rushing in with the Page of Swords we saw. Potential message, a person, or even just a sign, symbol, okay? Like a feather, like a coin, something that makes you, oh, okay, feel like, okay, I'm supposed to keep going, right? Like, something will hit you whenever you enter this stage, potentially here, not for everybody, that will bring you back up on your feet and change your mind very quickly. Some sort of symbol or a person, okay? It's a beautiful peacock here also on his head, or her, like, it's hard to tell. It looks female. Androgynous. Genderless, okay. There's something here too. Yeah, this project is also very protected, or this connection, this union, because we talked about the Two of Cups here as well. It's very protected. It could be about fertility here as well. Like, this doesn't have to be family or babies, but it could also be this expansion of the union of the relationship here, right? So you can grow together also. It's a lot of support, help, and protection surrounding you. What is coming towards you here? Very, very beautiful. There's also something about this pattern here, maybe something about your ancestry a little bit here for somebody, that you can also hold on to or draw from, like ask, or even call them in, right, to help you on the journey. But you are so protected. The beautiful green and blue feathers here are really, really gorgeous, and lots of gold, right? Gold might be also something surrounding you, or that is like you're enhancing in your aura field. This gold, this also feels like this gold bubble, this golden egg around you, like protection. Really, really nice, group number 1. Thank you so much for being here. I hope that helped for your reading for today, for what can you expect very soon on your journey. Really beautiful outcome of the King of Pentacles, manifesting it, embodying it, okay? So thank you so much. I'm sending you big hugs, and I can't wait to see you next time. Bye-bye. Hello, my beautiful group number 2, and welcome to your reading. If you are brave enough to choose this card, I'm just kidding. I actually don't feel anything super negative. We all experience conflict, okay? Just plain and simple. It is what it is. Here and there, it is what we have to go through. But I'm really actually kind of enjoying this right now, because I feel such a good opportunity. I see so much potential here, because from this energy, we can only move forward. Like, I feel like someone here is definitely almost like forced to move through this energy, right? To deal with something once and for all, or to just also be brave and be yourself. You have an opportunity here, right? Whenever we're hit with something kind of challenging, we definitely have an opportunity to shine, to also maybe see something differently, try it in a different way, however this could resonate here. But the card conflict, I almost see not even opposing things. I just see, I see a conflict situation where the people or things want to be balanced out, to work together. I just wanted to see eye to eye. I don't see eye to eye. Yes, we might not seeing eye to eye, but there is not much difference. The only difference here is the shade, okay? This is lighter green, and this is like a pale orange, and here we have a brighter orange. So it really, and then we have this like heart chakra, aventurine, okay? This again also always reminds me of adventure. Maybe see it a bit of an discovery, to also see something from a different perspective, in a different color, in a different light. And I know this is sometimes easier said than done, but this is also something just said, shape-shifting reality. Put yourself in someone else's shoes, like, oh yeah, the shoes. Oh my God, they just said that. Put yourself in someone else's shoes, and look, this guy's wearing this colored shoe, and vice versa. Maybe our view is upside down right now, or something is happening here where we're actually, this is a good positive conflict because it's showing something. It's showing power that can be combined. Okay, so neither one is wrong here and neither one is right. I want to say that there's a beautiful opportunity here to combine forces, actually. And if this is really something that you hate this person, or this is just absolute not good right now, obviously don't take it, or just take your distance, right? Take a breather. Like, you don't have to be connected to this. Maybe this was also an energy where somebody stole something from you, ideas, your whatever it is, right? But there's something clashing, but somehow also pulling together. Okay, like positive opposite or positive negative, like a battery a little bit. Let's see what this card said. There were 2 cards coming out for you. And here we have this course. Again, we're seeing this kind of, now we have this one flower both together, and both on each end have some green, very green leaves growing out. So I feel that there's a middle way possible here, right? We could be separated, but still find a middle way here. We can all nourish from the same pizza. I don't know why they just gave me a pizza. There's enough slices in the pizza for everyone, they are saying, okay? Discourse. So there might be like conflict in the discussion, conversations that need to be held here, where we need to maybe hold our composure or not. I don't know, but that's just really interesting. They just said there's enough pieces in the pizza. There's a piece of pie for everyone, okay? You see there's layers here too. Interesting. You know what, let's get some tarot. I almost want to put this here, like put connection back. Like there's something about this heart also, the green that's connecting. There's something that is connecting you to this, because also we feel affected by something, right? So there's something in there for us. There is a key, or something is in this conflict because it's connecting you to it. It's affecting you. And this is typical spirit talking, right? We can experience the shits on this planet, and spirit doesn't ever see it as something negative, because, like I said, I feel this opportunity. I feel, there's something good in there. Spirit is always kind of like very much optimistic. But let's get some tarot here. I do want to say, when I was pre-shuffling for group 2 here, on the bottom I saw the 2 of Cups, and I was kind of feeling like the end result. So we could turn this around. I really feel for some of you there is a agreement happening, okay, coming together, agreeing on something. It doesn't have to be the same thing. That's what I'm feeling here. We like agree to disagree almost, okay? In each their own peaceful way though, so that each will definitely feel okay. I feel this feeding off of each other here also. And it's funny that the pizza and the pie came through. It's almost like I only have one eye and here's another one. Take something out of this that is actually an advantage or can actually help. Okay, let's get a tarot card here. For group number 2, what can they expect here out of this? What can they expect out of this? For group number 2. We have 6 of Swords. Yeah, beautiful. We're moving into calmer waters, because I do feel like we're calming down the storm here, okay? I think the worst is behind you, I want to say, because you're also calming down in a sense of understanding something. At least in one of the sentences I was saying, because I do feel this energy. This could really be like a ego clash, or whatever this could be. But there is something that we're sharing, okay? There is somewhere in there is a common ground. And with the 6 of Swords, and this feels like the end result, is we're moving into calmer waters. Okay, there's peace coming. So if you were really, really worried about this situation here right now, peace is definitely at the end of this. This could be movement, this could be travel as well. But I do see that something is connecting you to it though. There's something still in there that we need. I'm not saying it has to come to a peak. With here, because I felt like we could be at a distance from each other and still nourish from the same pie. Okay, however this could resonate, I don't know right now, to be honest, but this makes me feel like traveling away from this, but still being connected at the source. So this could be a family situation too here. Or we're both, with the layers, everybody is able to say what they want to say and need to say, and then we're getting everybody getting a piece of it. So nobody is getting going or leaving empty-handed. That's what they're probably trying to get at, because I felt really drawn how lush these green leaves are. From this situation, we can nourish, okay? So if this is a conflict about material things or whatever, both parties will get what they deserve, like what's rightfully yours, right? Okay. What can they expect soon, please, on this journey? Is there advice on moving forward? We have the Four of Cups. Yeah, so there is a beautiful and a thing we're not seeing yet, and this is where they pointed me towards the shoes. So wearing the other person's shoe for some reason, and I know, again, I wish I could give you like something that doesn't feel irritating right now, especially if you're right in the midst of this. But here, what we can see right now is that there is some sort of common theme happening between the parties, if there's two parties or multiple. That will be very obvious to you soon, okay? And this will be like almost a catalyst with the Four of Cups. This will be the catalyst. If nothing else worked here with the Three Cups standing, they were not bad, but not really fulfilling or satisfying. There is another opportunity here, another fourth cup that will be given to you. It's like the Holy Grail. It's really like this, oh, this is what I needed. Now we can finally come to peace and move on from this situation. So there is this one thing that you will figure out here, okay? Like with a different perspective or an enlightenment moment or a good conversation here, okay, or where we're actually speaking up. Maybe this is another thing. Maybe we just need to do this step, okay, and confront the situation. Okay, what else do you have, please? What can they expect soon here, please, for group number 2 on their journey? This could also be an inner conflict. Quite obviously, right? But again, the outcome is peace. And we have the Ace of Swords. Beautiful. Beautiful breakthrough and success and healing and mending on the bottom. See, I think we want the healing. Like, even if we're feeling irritated right now, even with another person or by yourself, but your circumstances, essentially deep down what you want is peace and healing, mending, fixing, like mixing something up in a way of like, we can all have a pile of, we can all have a piece of the cake. Now it's a cake. Here's the Emperor, okay? Healing egos, potentially, okay? 5 of Wands, yeah. Too much arguing, competition. 5 of Cups, yes. This could really stem also from other people through their experiences, right? And their past disappointments. But essentially, I think at the bottom of this is some sort of healing. Mending. I also heard accepting other people's opinions. This could be a tough one, but look, he's actually sitting on this sword. Wow. This could be really somebody who's also, if we want to see it in a positive light here, who takes charge of their own situation, because we're cutting, with the goat, that reminds me we're cutting off the head of the devil. So there is something in between you guys. This might actually stem from a different source than what you believe to be true right now. That's one message for somebody very specific. This might come from a source we're not aware of, okay? That has nothing to do necessarily with the other person, because we might be affected by negative thoughts, feelings, and so forth, right? But here is a charge coming in with the Emperor, a divine masculine energy that will bring clarity and peace, okay, and breakthrough. Who will set something straight, because we're cutting the head off, we're chopping the head off the main issue, and the issue could be fear, temptation, you know, what else is the devil? Like, fear, like really fear. Every time I want to try and find a different word, they say fear. This could be scarcity or just like this power struggle or something, right? But behind it is also insecurity. So there is something here that we maybe not seeing right now, right? That the other party or you yourself within you feeling that needs to be addressed. But there is this power coming in, the power charge with the Emperor. He will take charge of the situation and will take the sword, okay, and make something happen and get rid of something by actually facing it once and for all. And yes, I'm not saying this is easy, but I feel this energy here, though, is very determined, okay? It's very straightforward, and it actually feels really good. Like something is coming in here to resolve this issue. What's under the 5 of Cups? The Page of Pentacles. Yeah, there comes an apology also. This is something that's ending with the 10 of Wands underneath that. Hang on, I'm going to show you. This is beautiful, okay? This is the path to this, to the peace, to moving on. So with the 4 of Cups, whatever we tried wasn't working. There's another solution coming here. Let me show you this. Under the Emperor, we have the 5 of Wands. So Emperor coming in, getting rid of this conflict, okay? The competition, the arguing, whatever this is. 5 of Cups, same thing. And then we're looking at you know, well, where is my piece, right? I deserve more, like, or, you know, whatever, feeling like you're not winning in this. Or comparing it to past situation. But here also potentially an apology coming in, but also a new opportunity, okay? There's a new beginning with the Page of Pentacles. Turning something around. You're getting your piece of the pie, okay? Do not have to worry about it. 10 of Wands. Here, this is beautiful, 10 of Wands, because he's carrying away the burden. This is the end of a cycle. And then we have Justice. Look at this. I mean, how awesome. What's underneath? The Magician. Look, we're starting again. You get everything you deserve. Your resources are returning. If this was a fight over money, even or whatever, there's the end of this cycle because something's coming in here with the Emperor, okay? Some sort of very determined, very much a decision maker here. Very driven by the right source, though, I feel. This is almost an emperor, I want to say, who is equal, like liberal, which is interesting because it's very masculine. But maybe this is the masculine energy that is needed in here to just make a cut. Make this cut, give the breakthrough, get the light bulb moment, okay? So it is coming, is what the Four of Cups is showing here as well. And then there's beautiful healing and mending for everything we just talked about. There's justice in the end, the scales are balanced out again. And the Magician, returning into your power, okay? Feeling also, I also heard feeling grounded again. This is interesting. By also feeling connected to higher powers. Almost feeling like believing again, okay? Because you're getting your justice, or the situation is receiving its justice. So you're feeling like, oh, I'm trusting again that there is power. Okay, that there is justice. Or I believe in justice again. There is something like this here happening, okay? Where there's success, there's breakthrough. In order to get to calmer waters, to leave the situation behind. But first we need to understand something. Something is resolving though. Okay, all the tools are coming here. So please be open also for the opportunity, or the, not opportunities, the potentials, right, with the Four of Cups that are coming to you in order to have this breakthrough. So this is something we can do right now, even if we can't literally resolve the conflict ourselves. Like your hands are tied or so, but there's something coming. Don't cut yourself out from the ideas or the feelings, okay, that might come in here with the Four of Cups, because there's something coming here, like a Holy Grail almost. It could be an opportunity now that I'm saying Holy Grail, but something that will bring will shed light into the situation, and we cannot be closed off to it, right? This is the advice I'm getting, but I'm going to get a few Angels and Ancestor cards here now too to see if there's any further advice. For group number 2, we have Mountain, stand your ground. I heard grounding with the Magician. This is so interesting. Maybe also believing in your power, right? To not feel sucked into the Five of Cups, to not feel so sucked into the Five of Wands, where we may be arguing, right? I also heard a little bit of like, what is it? What's that saying? Words are silver and silence is gold, I feel. But because the silence here, I feel like, is when we're getting this idea, this feeling, this moment, okay, of knowing, hey, I haven't tried this yet. There's something about this here. But we also have grounding. So it's almost like kind of like an in-between, right? It's this energy here with the shoes that are connecting. The head, the mind, the eyes, what we see are on a distance, okay? We should maybe just focus on the things that are connecting the situation to yourself. And that's where the solution lies, for some reason. Groundedness, right? By the boots. That the solution lays somewhere by the boots. What the hell? These boots are made for walking. Something what you stand on is very valuable. You're building roots, sharing roots. Okay, so it does say stay your ground. Okay, stand your ground. And then we also have the summer, bask in joy and light. So it's definitely, again, we have a timing, a season coming out here, okay? So this also feels like work a little bit and like finances, okay? But put it wherever it resonates. We have summer here indicated. So if this resonates with you, this situation will be resolved for some of you here in the summertime, okay? Or the summer is coming back, like the warmth is coming back, right? This phase is like cold conflict. This also shows me that there's warmth coming back in here. And with the bee, there's also something where you're on your, like you're the queen bee again, like your Magician is coming through with this. Bask in joy and light. Like your light is coming back, your power is coming back, right? There's warmth shedding light into the situation. And I think we already scratched on that. And also on the bottom, just like group number 1, we have Protection Guardian, drop your shields. Really beautiful. Skyfather, dressed in the unknown. This is this Emperor. I tell you, there's something coming in with the Ace of Swords, this ego, the all-seeing eye. Something is overseeing the situation that wants to give you this cup that might already be with you. That's why I feel so drawn to something that is similar within you and your conflict. So you can find the key in the conflict, or in the, how do you say this? There's something connecting you to this. There's something similar within you, okay, that makes you attract, makes you be in this conflict. There's something there that we can see that is the key, that is the connection to this thing. That is the key. Interesting though. Stay rooted and grounded again. So yeah, it's definitely something about, maybe it is really family or something for some of you, or it's an old pattern that we're finally working through, because we saw the chopping off the head of the goat. So we could finally work through a fear and once and for all are getting rid of it, right? There's something here that needs your attention once and for all that we're standing on. That needs to be addressed. Very straightforward, very strongly. You have a lot of support surrounding you, so you do not have to worry. So this could be also just a cleansing of an energy field here, okay? And your own belief system potentially here with the goat. Maybe there was a ritual we did a long time ago. Try to remember something, okay? Go back to the roots here of this issue, potentially here. This could really be the key. Earth Guardian, stay rooted and grounded, yeah. Look at this, oh my god, these cards. Elder, move beyond ancestral patterns. This could really be something here, okay? There's something about this ground that you're standing on. Okay, so let's take this one as well. I hope you can put this wherever it resonates for you. Look, we have choose your path underneath, Direction Guardian. So I feel like your peace is returning. You can choose where to go and where to travel, but you can also, there's enough for you, right? You will get your piece of the pie. Do not have to worry about it. So thank you so much. I'm sending you the biggest hugs. I hope you can take out whatever resonates for you here in this potentially difficult situation, but you have all my love and I can't wait to see you next time. Bye-bye. Hello, beautiful group number 3, and welcome to your reading for something you can expect very soon on your journey. You feel drawn to this beautiful wolf, okay? The first message immediately that came through was a connection between your courage and this little rock. This little rock, they just showed me like it's super soft, like a soapstone, and you can like almost scratch with your nails something into it or a shape out of it. And they gave me this sensation that your courage, your strength will come very easily. Okay, if you have doubted your strengths or something like this, whatever is happening soon will become easier than expected. Okay, it feels more like butter than a rock hard stone. Okay, something is more easy. Yeah, your journey forward is definitely easier than expected. You will also discover sides of you that will be making you really proud of yourself. Okay, that make you grow very quickly. There's a lot of growth happening, yeah, in the near future for you. And you're building on strengths. If this is also bodybuilding, right? As an example, like something is becoming easier, you're building more muscle. There's something about this here. Something that seemed kind of like hard or solid or confusing or, you know, like we don't know yet. It actually turns out to be quite soft. Not super soft, like it does show me like butter, but it feels almost like if you scratch it, you can change the picture, right? Like it's not going to be very difficult for you to build strength and to change also your reality, to show others what you got if this is a new work situation or anything where you need to show some strength. This will be easier for you, okay? So don't you worry. Show them all your strength. There is something about the stoic demeanor coming through here as well. This is also something about being wise by standing back. Like it feels like this wolf is holding its composure. Like it's not a babbler. You know what I mean? Like it's like you say something when it's necessary, but you're more also an observer. Like you're soaking everything in, a lot of information. This could also be studying here, and you're just like honing in these skills and you're soaking it in and you're growing. Like I see you literally physically growing like into a huge wolf, okay, who nobody can mess with. And not because you feel like you have to prove yourself, but because it's your aura. Whatever you're also internalizing about yourself will be shown on the outside, right? You do not have to verbalize your talents. This is really another strength that's being added onto you here, where others see the value, okay, that you bring to the table. They're not going to mess with you. Like, I really feel this is a huge protection mechanism also around you, this aura field, okay? Really cool. This is a really, really strong energy here. I quickly just saw a partner. But again, I feel like you don't really necessarily need anybody, but maybe because of that sensation, there might be also a lot of people interested in you, okay? So you have the choice. I really feel also you have the choice here soon. Okay. What do we have as an outcome here? Queen of Swords, yeah, no kidding. I feel this is the outcome for every group. Now, every time the first tarot card was actually the essential outcome of all of this. So this is knowledge. This is cutthroat. This is like, they said breakthrough here as well, right? The sword in here, beautiful. And then look how it's standing on its own. I'm really liking this right now because you will also be able to bend reality. The Queen of Swords for me always also stands for telepathy, knowingness. Okay, like again, he's stoic. Like he doesn't use his words. He uses his energy. Okay, this is what I'm feeling. You're going to, your wisdom, the way you operate in the near future is just going to be extremely enhanced. If you're already a psychic, tarot reader, whatever, or anything really in your job, in your profession, in your hobby, in your family life, whatever it is, you're gaining some sort of next levels, not just one, of like power. Okay, but it's this like cool power. And the cool is funny because Queen of Swords is cool. It's more cold energy, but it's cool because your wisdom, it's like innately within you, and you won't waste your energy on just anybody. This is really an energy coming through here. But people are picking up on that. I feel like you get more respect. You're getting probably people asking you for advice or tell me your secret, right? Like, could also be something changing in your demeanor, in your outside perspective. Usually with the Queen of Wands, it's about the outside appearances, but even this one here with Queen of Swords, I feel this energy of like stealth almost, and yeah, coolness, right? It's almost like we should put sunglasses on this wolf right now because like you might also have a poker face, or people are saying that, hey, you have a poker face. What are you thinking? I can't really tell what you're thinking. Are you reading my mind right now, right? You're going to be a mind reader. You're going to be looking 10 steps ahead, okay, where others are behind, or you're getting some sort of advantage, and it definitely also psychic abilities if this is something that resonates with you, okay? But a very straightforward person also who knows what they want, okay, and also what they expect of others. There's a lot of morals and values coming through here that are very straightforward and very clear to you, but they make sense, okay? They definitely make sense, and that's why you're implementing them just like a stoic, okay? You're just following these rules that work for you. And you're not going to be bothered by others that are like emotional or want to throw you off your throne, right? With some emotion. Like you're definitely gaining more strength and steadfastness with this. Also in your studies, I heard if you're studying or learning something, or if you have to rule over the world, okay, you're going to be very strong. In your seat where you belong, group number 3. Man, oh man. Wow, on the path there. We are also not afraid to face something. Devil isn't bad, okay? This just shows the last little bit of leftovers with the 8 of Swords on the bottom, what we're working through right now. This is the end result. You're gaining power over this. Sometimes it's good to know the darkness, then we can know the light, okay? Sometimes we have to go really, really deep, or even fall or experience something uncomfortable to see the light within that potential, within that situation, within that circumstance. And this is what you're breaking out of. I also heard the devil can have ties on you. That's exactly the energy I felt here. It's almost like you're so psychic or you're so smart that you can, like you're 10 steps ahead, right? But you can also smell this from a distance, but it's not going to face you. It almost feels a bit like a face-off, I have to say, like you and the devil. Even if they're tempting you, they can't do anything to you, okay? Those challenges are nothing. That's why you're rising up so quickly, because you're through this awesome devil who gives us the challenges or the opportunity for challenge, you are rising up multiplied, like multifold, okay? You're building your strength and courage, and otherwise we won't, right? This is the thing. Like, we can't just expect, if we never ridden a bicycle before, or we never fallen off of it, or whatever it is, we'll never get smooth and riding a bicycle or comfortable. And this is unfortunately the training wheels. The devil always presents something we can learn. That's the challenge, okay, that we're faced with. But I feel here, Knight of Wands, look at this energy moving towards the Eight of Swords. You're so ready to rescue yourself, okay? You're rescuing yourself out of some sort of confinement where maybe we're too scared to look at. With the blindfold here, and the Eight of Swords is like this confinement, right? Mental prison a little bit. But you're bravely and courageously bringing in your solar plexus chakra here. This is also your determination to release you from this confinement. And yes, they just said, yes, this can go hand in hand with stoicism, because this is also willpower. Whatever makes sense to you, whatever you are bravely facing here to finally break out of it, will essentially bring you back to your new foundation of beliefs. And if this is stoicism, for example, it doesn't have to be, right? It could be like a spiritual or religious beliefs, but it will make so much sense to you that you're unshakable. That's what I'm getting at here. You're building your own strengths and personality traits, even more so, right? Or your skills, like I said, psychically even. We're also not afraid to face this, especially psychic, right? If you're doing what I do, like sometimes being afraid, oh my God, what if I open the door to something dark coming in? You will see the difference of what's what. And then you don't have to be afraid of it anymore, because we also understand the work of the devil. Like, it's this, what are they just trying to do? Like, give you fear? If you're fearful, they win, right? It's this energy that we're really getting the hang of here. And this could be just a new situation, a new challenge that we're encountering here that might just challenge you to think about something differently. Really cool energy. Let's get a third one here, please, for group number 3. What else on the journey here? This discovery of Ace of Pentacles. Huge opportunities, new beginnings, Ace of Cups as well on the bottom. We have Ace of Pentacles and Ace of Cups on the bottom. Here again, I'm seeing this leveling out of groundedness and emotion, right? Coming to this guy, becoming this. You will know also how to make yourself happy, but level-headed. This is what I'm getting, the balance of Ace of Pentacles and Cups. You're leveling yourself out. It doesn't have to be like this extreme all the time, right? Even Page of Pentacles underneath that. I heard apprentice, an apprentice. You're always going to be, or everybody's always going to be like in the way of an apprentice, okay? But you're choosing your side, your right side. The right side for you, that works for you, that is not afraid, okay? Here again, we see the chain, okay, of this bird, of freedom. There's something about freedom here. You're cutting through this chain, okay, of refinement, of freedom, liberty. Could be the veil of the devil. You're cutting through the veil. Also of materialistic manifestations, anything materialistic, tangible. Worldliness. I do have to say I'm getting a notion of trust. Trust may have been either this is a new challenge to trust towards other people or life or freedom of speech, even freedom of financial abundance, okay? Or growth, opportunities, more opportunities. But there's something here about trust. It could also be that you're really learning how to trust yourself. Right? Maybe we relied on others and trusted others, and it was kind of like it was backfiring in some way. But there is something here about your own, gaining your own trust, that you're also understanding you are the one most important person in your life, right? You have the power over all of this and not your surroundings. Also this thing of like your world, the outside is not influencing you, but you're influencing the world. Okay, and now we're getting into observation mode. You're seeing through the veil, you're understanding things, light bulb moments, gifts, okay, skills, talents, all these opportunities here. Yeah, beautiful. I'm liking this. And look at this. Show you. 10 of Swords on the bottom. There's a big cycle ending. that was, yeah, it feels like really this betrayal. It's almost like life betrayed me, right? Like, oh, look at my life around me, like it's betraying me. No, like I really feel you're understanding something now on the inside out with the Queen of Swords, and this, like you're growing in your spirituality, in your wisdom, and yeah, in your rules, what makes sense to you, your own rules. You're going to shut out, like it's almost like closing your eyes first to listen within, but then you can open your eyes and see a different reality. You're understanding something big time, okay? Also, here, temptations, lustful behaviors, okay, where we're known of thinking, maybe we confuse something with temptation about, oh, this is what I'm meant to be doing. So you're really getting behind some sort of veil, finding out the truth also. What it really is also supposed to feel like. So this could relate relationships, work, money, okay, all of these things. But look at this. So we talked about the Ace of Cups here with this combination of having a bit more level-headedness, okay? And then we have Page of Pentacles, doing something with it, making something out of it. It's really cool. Turning it into something. I heard turning it around. I don't know if that resonates with someone. Yeah, it feels almost like a celebratory thing for yourself also. But it's also, you know what, this is also, it's we're letting go of admiration, idolization. All of these things are calming down, right? It's like it's going to be more chill, cool. Again, that you're gaining your sunglasses, okay? And then we have the Six of Wands, the success, is breakthrough. Others are probably going to be like, hey, wow, what's your secret? Again, this is energy we already got. Cool, cool. Let's get you last few advice cards, potentially from your angels and ancestors here. What do we have for group number 3, please? Hunter, track down your fears and desires. Oh my goodness. How perfect is this? See, by you also becoming your fear, not becoming the devil, but understanding the tactics. That's what I mean. Sometimes we have to go down and become the fear, go really, really deep down to see the light within it. To see that it's just a challenge, that it's something we can fix, that's something we have control over. You are that. You're turning this around. The devil is not hunting you. You're almost hunting down, what is my biggest fear? Let's just rip off that band-aid, okay? Also with the Queen of Swords. You're not afraid. You're not scared. The devil now has to be scared of you, almost, right? Because you understand that game. Look at this. The horns, like it's almost like you with the Six of Wands, it's like this, you're putting on all of your rewards, right? You hunted down your fears, the devil horns, right? All of the things you've hunted and killed. And it's a metaphor for really overcoming it. And that's why you deserve the sunglasses, right? That's why you now in this position of the Queen of Swords, all-knowing, wisdom, cutthroat a little bit, maybe a little bit cutthroat, yeah. But if this is what is helping you, it was making you feel most stable, right? Then this is what it is. I love the Queen of Swords, honestly. You can bend reality. Again, I look at the sword standing here and they're like bending reality, okay? Hunter, how awesome. Yeah, you're very in tune, okay? And then we have Elder, move beyond ancestral patterns. So this could be one thing, like diving really, really deep. That's what I mean with like, when you dive really deep into potentially your heritage, your patterns, your belief system, right? The things we do over and over and it don't work, or we're being tempted by certain things and they have almost like a bound on us, right? They have power over us. So like you're really digging deep here and figuring it out once and for all. And maybe we didn't even know until now, right? So whatever, but you're figuring it all out. Can we get one last card, please? The Lady, enjoy growth and reap rewards. Beautiful. And this is like the Seven of Pentacles also. Here's your fruits, right? You grew this tree, it now is bearing fruits. Again, I feel like you're living in your own authenticity, what's right for you. It could be about a diet as well. Okay, you're doing the thing that's right for you and that's good for you. Your own mindset, your own spirituality, your belief system, your diet, your food, your whatever, everything potentially. Going with nature. Wow. And shapeshifter. Didn't we talk about shapeshifting? I don't know if it was here shapeshifter or was it the other group? But look at this. Shapeshifter, transform and unveil your gifts. Look, you're everything now. You're understanding all the elements. You're leveling out, you're becoming who you want to be. You also know how to be in certain situations because you're 10 steps ahead. This really fits for you so, so well. Beautiful. Group number 3. Thank you so, so much for being here. I hope that helped. You can put this wherever resonates in your life. And I'm sending you the biggest hugs, and I can't wait to see you next time. Bye-bye.